Hello everyone, I'm Rodney from 3DGameMan.com, and today I'm looking at the Roccat Kave XTD stereo headset. Stereo, I know, right? It's not 5.1 or 7.1 or anything super fancy like that. There's just two speakers, one in either ear cup and a microphone. But if they're quality and the headset itself looks really spiffy and it's durable, it might just be a hit. We will see. Now, like other Roccat products, they really go all out when it comes to the packaging. The box looks incredible. You can actually see the product. Tons of information on it, about it, pictures, as well as features and specifications. Now let's open it up and see what's inside. Included is a quick installation guide, and look at how it's packaged. You've got the cable at the very top. This pops up like so. The headset slides out. The inline controller is there. Sweet. And so the microphone boom doesn't go anywhere. They've actually got a piece of Velcro around it. And look at this. On the bottom, where the headset touches the plastic, they've got two pieces of protective tape, one on either side. Shiny. So let's first go through the features and specifications, and then I'll have a closer look at it. Now this headset is pretty special in that they include two drivers, one in each ear cup, and they are 50mm drivers with neodymium magnets. What does that mean exactly? Well, a lot of headsets like this, the stereo ones, will come with 40mm drivers. Is it a big difference? Not a lot, but that extra 10mm will give you that subtle bit of extra quality audio. Certainly I found that with this one you get that bit of extra bass, which is certainly going to come in handy whether you're listening to music, watching movies, or gaming. And the frequency response of the driver units is 20 to 20,000 hertz. Now that's not really super exceptional, not really anything to write home to mom about. Pretty standard overall for a 50mm driver that's in this affordable range. It's not going to really wow an audiophile, but for most people it will be certainly more than enough. As well, the impedance is 32 ohms. I'll list some other specs on the screen as well. But let's go on to the microphone. This is an omni-directional microphone. The impedance is 2.2 kilo ohms. The signal to noise ratio at 1 kilohertz is 50 decibels, and the frequency response of the microphone is from 10 to 10,000 hertz. It comes with this 2.5 meter tangle-free light blue cable, and on the end you have two connectors. This one of course is for the microphone, this one is for the audio, and pretty good overall connections. I don't think they're going to disconnect either from the 3.5mm plug end or from the cable end. You have an inline controller. Let's have a closer look at that. And on it is their logo. You can increase or decrease the volume, mute the microphone, and on the back they've got this handy clip. Okay, so let's steer this thing down and have a closer look. On the right side, you've got their name and their logo. On the left side, again, part of their logo. And the material is quite nice. It's very, very smooth. This is not going to attract fingerprints, but the microphone has a shiny end on it. That will. And also this, which is shiny, will attract fingerprints and dust like nobody's business. You know what? Shiny bits and shiny parts on products look great for about 2 seconds until you touch them or you get dust on them, and then they look horrible. So I'm not really feeling that, and you're going to be grabbing it here all the time. So yeah, that's my view on it. The ear pads, though, are very, very cushy and comfortable. They go around your entire ear. That's great. And I wore these for a couple of hours, and my ears didn't sweat too much, so that's good. But for the most part, they are what you consider closed. They pivot. Headband at the top, and on the headband you've got a scale here from, so you can see this, 1 to 8, And just so you're aware, my head is a medium size and I'm around a 4 or a 5 on that. So this would fit, you know, a small head to a very, very large head. You've got their logo at the top here. Nice, soft, cushy headband as well. And the build quality is really good. I mean, they use screws instead of rivets, and you can twist this thing in almost any direction and it isn't going to break. I wouldn't necessarily recommend you do that to your brand new headset, but I'm just showing you that it is pretty darn tough, and that's what you want for a gaming headset. You want to throw this in your bag and not worry about it breaking. Sure, it might get scratches and you might have fingerprints and all that kind of stuff on it, but for the most part, you want a functional product that is going to last you. And oh, by the way, the cable as it goes into the left ear cup is quite good. And this is a boom microphone, of course. You can adjust it how you like. And it's detachable. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. This is an audio test of the Roccat Kave XTD stereo headset. Not quite as good as the announcer that Roccat has, but hey, that was talking normally. Now I will whisper. I'm whispering now. Do you see that guy over there? You can just see the top of his head. Headshot. Boom. And now, of course, I'm talking normally again. I'm going to warn you, I'm going to start to yell, so you might want to turn your speakers down. I could scare you, or, God forbid, I could scare somebody else in the room. Just a warning there, so let's get on with it. Okay, now I'm yelling. Oh my gosh, I'm so loud! Still, the microphone does perform really well, whether I'm screaming, talking normally, or whispering. And a tip. If you want to get really good performance from your microphone, have it around an inch down and an inch out. So somewhere around your chin, but not too close to your mouth, because otherwise this happens. And you don't want to have it too close to your nose because, well, that's just completely disturbing. So I shot the entire video, and while editing it, I forgot to model the headset. So here goes. Oh, I'm a 5. And remember, it goes all the way up to an 8. So it will fit small to large heads, no problem whatsoever. Let me twirl around here so you can see what it looks from all vantage points. There you go. And if you don't like the stereo version of this, no worries, because they have a 5.1 digital model. And you don't need the mic, you can just take it off. Now, how easy is this to get back on without looking? Not too bad. So the big question is this worth your money? I mean, there's lots of stereo headsets on the market. Well, let's go over its features again, starting from the cord. You've got a nice, long, tangle-free cord with an inline controller. Simple. I mean, it only has volume, and you can mute the microphone if you want to, but it does come in a clip. Very important, I think, as well. Detachable microphone. The overall build quality and styling of the actual headset is really nice, super comfortable, and most importantly, they do include 50mm drivers. As I mentioned before, not 40s, 50, and that does take it a little bit, a step above some of the others that are on the market that might be a little bit more affordable. So if you are considering a stereo headset, certainly check this one out. I really thought the overall quality, of the audio, whether you're listening to, music, watching movies, or gaming, was quite good. Not out of this world, but it was very acceptable. All things considered, I mean, this is not a super expensive headset by any means, so you have to consider that. And it's very difficult sometimes to rate these products. I, though, give it a kick-ass rating. Until next time, take care.